You know what drives me crazy? That's scrolling through Facebook and seeing people post family is everything and blood is thicker than water. And then turning around and finding out that these same people haven't called their own mom in 3 months. And I mean, I see this all the time. Post after post about how much family means to them. Quotes about being there for each other and heart emojis on pictures of grandparents that they never ever visit. And then real life happens. Someone gets sick or needs help or just needs to talk. And then where are all these family first people then? Nowhere to be found. Because posting about caring and actually caring, well, those are two completely different things. And at what point did we decide that sharing a meme online was the same as actually picking up a phone and making a phone call? I don't know. And I watched this with my neighbor last year. His father was in the hospital for a couple of weeks. And every day, like clockwork, his sister was posting on social media these long updates about families sticking together and prayers for daddy. And every day she got dozens of likes and people commenting about what a good daughter she was, if they only knew. You want to know how many times she actually showed up at the hospital to check on her father? 0. Not once. My neighbor was stuck there all alone by himself, dealing with the doctors and insurance and making all the decisions. But his sister was the one getting all the credit online for being there for family. I don't know, people. When did we decide that posting about a crisis was the same as actually helping out during one? And it's not just the big stuff either. It's birthdays. How many times have you seen this? Happy birthday to the best brother ever. Somebody posting on social media for everybody on their page to see. But did they call their brother? Or did they visit? Or did they even send him a text message that day? And I ask you again, when did performing family love become more important than actually showing that love to the family? And I don't know. This gets to me too. We've turned our family into content nowadays. So your grandmother's birthday, photo opportunity now. And your kid's graduation, well, that's a prime social media moment. Even your parents' anniversary isn't sacred anymore. It becomes a post about relationship goals. But what about when the cameras are off? When nobody's watching? When there are no likes to be collected? Because I know people who haven't had a real conversation with their sibling in years, yet they'll comment on every single post. Love you, miss you, we need to get together soon. And that's it. That's the extent of their relationship. Public comments on each other's social media pages. I don't get it. When did we decide that witnessing someone's life online was the same as actually being a part of it? I mean, there are elderly parents sitting at home wondering why nobody calls them. And there are kids growing up thinking normal interactions happen through a phone screen. And there are siblings, maybe your siblings, who are dealing with real problems while you're online sharing articles about mental health awareness. So when did we decide to stop being family and start performing family? And this is something that really hurts me too. All this fake caring online, well, it makes us worse at really caring because we get so used to clicking on hearts that we forget what it feels like to actually stop and listen to people. We get so comfortable about posting support that we lose the ability to provide it in real life. You see, people, real empathy isn't pretty, and it doesn't get many likes. Real empathy is sitting in a hospital waiting room at 2 a.m. with your brother, not because you want to be there, but because you know he shouldn't be alone. It's picking up that phone and calling your mother every Sunday morning, even when you got nothing new to say. And it's showing up at your nephew's birthday party out of family obligation, even though you absolutely hate kids' birthday parties, like I do. I don't know. It's taking care of your dad's yard when he can't do it anymore for himself and not mentioning that to anyone. And it's also having those hard conversations, you know, the ones that don't end with heart emojis, the ones where you have to tell someone, hey, man, I'm worried about you. or the ones where you ask for help when you need it. You see, real family empathy, it's usually pretty boring, but it's consistent. It's showing up whether you feel like it or not. And it doesn't make good content because it's just life. I can remember when my grandfather was dying. You know what really mattered? And it wasn't the post that people made about him on social media or the photos that they shared. What mattered most was the people who were there, the ones who called, the ones who helped, the ones who showed up. Even when it was hard and uncomfortable and there was nothing for them to gain from it, they still did it. That's what family does. I think at some point we went and confused audiences with family. And we've confused performance with presence. And I know we've confused broadcasting our feelings with actually feeling them. I mean, saying you love someone is different than actually loving them. And guess what? The people who matter the most to us, at least they're supposed to matter the most to us, they're the ones getting shortchanged. They're getting shortchanged because they're getting the leftovers. They're getting our tired attention after we spend all day making up the perfect social media post about how much they're supposed to mean to us. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you picked up the phone and called a family member just to hear their voice? Not for a birthday or on some special occasion, but just because you wanted to talk to them. And when was the last time you asked someone in your family how they were really doing and then actually waited and listened to their answer? You see, we've gotten so busy telling the world how much we love our families that we somewhere along the way forgot to tell our families how much we love them. We're so focused on looking like good relatives that we stop actually being good relatives. So here's what I want you to do for me. Before you form those fat fingers, oh, those are my fat fingers, to post another thing on social media about family being everything, I want you to pick up your phone. And I want you to call somebody in your family, not text. Actually call. Just ask them how they're doing and listen to their answer. And don't try to rush them off the phone and don't multitask while you're listening. Just be there fully with them for 10 minutes. Try that. Because you see, that's what empathy actually is. It's not just feeling bad about someone's problems. It's actually doing something about them. And it's not just posting about being family. It's actually being family. You see, your family doesn't need your social media posts. They'll do fine without them. They need you, the real you, not that social media version that everybody else gets. Just you showing up and being present and actually caring. Just start there. Just start today if possible. Because the people who matter the most to us, well, they deserve a lot more than just our leftovers. Unc's words of wisdom.